In a small village of the moon lives a poor boy named Theo. Theo adores books, but because of his pointy ears and impoverished life, he isn't allowed to use the village library. As he endures the prejudice and hatred of the village, he dreams of going to where such things don't exist, Azaka, city of books. But one day, Theo chances to meet a Kafna, a librarian who works at the great library at Azaka, and his life changes forever. And so we have Magus of the Library. Magus of the Library is about Theo, a half-elf boy who just wants to read. If he could, he'd spend his whole life in the town library. Because of his poverty and his ethnic status, though, he's refused the right to check out even a single book. This is his story as he stands up to bullies and to the authorities in the town as he pursues the chance to get into the library. Stories have filled his head with the desire to be rescued by a hero and taken off on an adventure, but he'll have to become his own. Even the magical librarians who visit the town, notice Kafnas, won't erase what he's lived through. He can befriend them and learn courage from them, but he'll have to make his own way to change the world. The first thing that jumps out you in Magus of the Library is Izumi's vibrant art. This is a creator who has jumped full into the fantasy genre, with a visual style that clearly takes cues from 1001 Nights, Arabian Nights, and character designs reminiscent of Full Metal Alchemist. Izumi creates a world that would be just as much at home in a children's fantasy adventure than it is in a manga. The extra effort she goes to with the non-human elements of the world she creates, especially regarding horses, sea creatures, and Theo's canine companion, is truly impressive, and is just one example of the imagination on display. The characters themselves are highly expressive and engaging, with Theo in particular anchoring the story with his enthusiasm towards literature that sucks the reader right in. On one hand, the manga has pacing issues and can be really wordy, like very wordy. Explanation dumps after explanation dump, whether it be important to the story or not. It can also be tad weak in some characterizations areas as well. But then, on the other hand, it pulls me in with a really interesting world, a nice self-contained tale that invokes magic and wonder, and beautiful artwork, especially the artwork. A lot more of it, and by the end, for good or for ill. Magus of the Library currently has 4 volumes, 2 of them out at the moment in English, with the 3rd due very soon, and started in 2017. Mitsu Izumi has created a fantasy manga that will not only be enjoyable and relatable for all peoples of all ages, but also one that promotes the value of reading in a refreshing way. It is both a series and a creator worth following. That's all for Magus in the Library's review. I hope you keep watching, and there is always more. There's more before, and there'll be more to follow. Thanks, and have a good day.